Hello and welcome to the branch office portal overview. I am going to walk you through. It will be a little bit slower so that you can grasp the concept of what I am speaking on. And this branch office portal, there are actually two portals. You have one portal for leads and one that actually discusses and shows transactions. When you get to the PCRealEstateFirm.com website, you will click on Branch Office Portal in order to access the portal. The first portal access, number one, is for leads. The second portal access is for the transactions. We did try to merge both portals, however, that was inefficient with the way that branch offices are set up through PC Real Estate Firm. We needed a custom portal that would handle the leads so that you, as the branch office owner, would be able to view those leads and not have only the leads going to one person without you having access to them. So this particular portal that we had created is a custom portal designed specifically for PC Real Estate Firms. So there is nothing else that is this same portal. Once you get your access to this portal, you will log in with your username, which is going to be your email. This is like a dummy email that I'm using right now. So that is not valid. Please do not send anything to branchowner@gmail.com. Okay, once you enter your email and your password, you can click log in. Now, this is the view of the portal from your side as a branch office owner. You only have access to a dashboard and to your leads and to enter a lead. So let's look at this, okay? This particular portal, we don't necessarily need anything with invoices pending. We don't need anything with invoices approved. We don't need anything with invoices rejected. Why? Because this particular portal is only for leads. So let's discuss mindset for just a moment. As a branch office owner with PC Real Estate Firm, you yourself, as the owner, will be responsible to acquire your leads as well as nurturing your leads and making sure that your leads have the necessary follow up as working with you because your reputation is what we're working with here. So the branch office owner is responsible for their own lead generation and lead nurturing. Now, when you get a lead, you will see here that you have one new lead. How many ever new leads you have, you will see it in this blue box or in this red box. Let's click the blue box. This is where you will see your lead. You can click this green button to view your lead. This is giving you the lead ID because there's other people and other branch office owners who have generated leads. And this is lead ID number 11. So when you're working with the administrator or the broker that is over the portal, you can give them a lead ID number. You can give them a name, but you will have access to this information once they enter in your particular branch office, and I will show you that in a minute. You can copy this lead. You can export these leads to a CSV file and you can print them. I do advise you to export so that you can have your own paper copy of your leads and making sure that these particular leads are handled and nurtured all the way to the end, whether they're buying a home or selling a home or decide to no longer pursue the process. You have at least closed out this lead with success. Let's click here. Well, first let's look over here. Okay, so we have lead ID, that's the number, the name, branch owner, lead sample, which would be their first name and last name here. Right now, our lead source is a web to lead form, which is on the PC Real Estate Firm website. The lead tag, we can actually add that or not. If so, this will be something that can be added later to show the status of this lead. The city is not necessary on here, but the assigned to, this is where the name of your branch office owner name that you have on your branch office certificate or what you requested your branch office name to be, this is where it will be located. This will tell you whether anyone is following up, and this is how long ago they have entered the information. I entered this on the PC Real Estate Firm website a few minutes ago because I simply wanted to show you what it would look like to have these particular leads in your portal. Our portal, when we sign in as an admin, we can see pretty much everything, and I can briefly show you that, but I want you to know what you will see as the branch office owner. Let's click on view. Okay. So you will get to see your full lead information, okay? And this is the information that you're generally going to need. They don't have to all put in all of these particular categories because like address, state, and city, once you contact them, if they don't actually add that there, you can figure out where they are located, where they're trying to sell from, and where they're trying to buy or where they're trying to buy. So you'll see their name, the English, of course, the lead tags. If we go in to have lead tags added, this is what that would be. And basically, it's just kind of saying this is a lead that, came in from this particular place or this particular place. So right now, we are already seeing that the lead comes in from the web. So the lead tag is not necessary. However, that could be added at a later date, or it could, be a HUD lead tag. We can add a lead tag there and just say this is for HUD. And we can actually enter that in here and say, HUD. Right now, we're saying, okay, hot lead, and you can update that data once you click on the thing. The actual person who is over it can see hot lead, but these lead tags are only able to be added from the admin portal. Now we are working with you, so if you do have suggestions for a lead tag, please do let the administrators know. Okay, but let's look back at that lead. So the lead tag is here and their address. People don't all enter every single thing on the form. However, the most important thing, and they do need to enter in a branch that is listed on this drop down menu. Now, If they do not have a branch, they can scroll all the way down to the bottom and say, NA, please assign me a branch. Okay, because someone may have been referred to, this lead may have come in through a cousin of yours and they don't know the branch office name, but they can put in this section here, referred by, and if they clicked, NA, please assign me a branch, you will not necessarily see this lead. So you do want to make sure you are promoting your branch office so that when people do come in, they will assign the branch office based on your name. You also will need to let those leads know it is very important for them to identify your branch office so that you will have access to that lead. The people that have access to this lead down here, NA, please assign me a branch, will be the administrators. So if you do feel at some point that someone entered this in, please make sure that you're just maybe weekly or monthly checking in with administrators to make sure that this has not been put on your leads. Also, with you generating some of the leads, you can speak with that person to say, hey, we mentioned that you were interested in buying a home. Did you complete the form for us? And if they said yes, but you don't see it in your lead dashboard portal here, it is very likely that they have entered in the please assign me a branch. So you'll need to make sure that you get with the administrators on this particular lead. Okay? Once again, I just want to reiterate it is your responsibility as a branch office owner to run your real estate branch office business. That means that you yourself are responsible for the leads that come into this portal. Okay. Now, moving along, no country, city, and state postal code entered, but the phone number is here. You can decide to contact them via phone or email. But this is letting you know that the lead source came in from the web form. Over here, once you have spoken with the lead, you can tag it as, hey, I need to follow up. Please remind me here by next Friday at, let's see, 1 o'clock p.m. We will need, and you can scroll here. You'll hit the scroll. All right. And I want to make sure that I am reminding myself by this particular time to follow up with this lead. Oops, I did not actually. Okay, so I entered that in manually because this particular calendar, I tried to actually click on that. But you can go in and manually enter that in as well. You can also type a message. Please. And this could be for your admin too. They can have your login for your particular administrator, for your branch office, your personal person that you are working with, your assistant. They can log in and see this too. Please follow up and call to assign this lead to the broker. Okay. And the remarks field, in terms of call done, that particular area will need to go back and add that in. So I'm glad I saw that today. All right, so you can add a remark like, okay, we'll follow up or something like that. We'll have to add some things to this drop down menu for you guys. But just for teaching purposes for now and just expediting this to move forward, we hit call done. Okay. Now, this particular call history and sending messages via email, this email is not activated or signed up to an SMP TP portal, so you will not be using any of this here. Okay, so just don't worry about that. You don't necessarily need to even be concerned so much about this part, but the status is where you will need to kind of make sure that this is being completed. Okay. Now, when we are looking at the ability to enter your own leads, you can click here for lead. This is a lead that you may speak with, and they don't want to go to the PCRealEstateFirm.com, or you didn't refer them there. You just wanted to enter the lead yourself. This is where you will enter that information. Okay. Their name, phone, email, the branch office. Once again, you will need to click so that they will come in under your dashboard. Lead source, you can still click web, but this is actually a lead source that's coming from a manual lead. So that will need to be entered in as well. Language, English, please. You can choose hot lead or whatever other tag. If it's HUD, you can enter in HUD. Once we add that to that drop down menu, and then address, country, city, and state. That's not necessarily important right now, although you can go back in and do that a little bit later. But that name, phone, and contact information via email is important. Okay, you'll create that, and that will be added to your portal. So let's just do that again. Okay. All right, so let's do that again. I have the name here, enter the phone number, my email and email. We're going to select for this teaching exercise, we will select again um, Church on the Road, Dr. William Paul, which is what this particular portal leads are assigned to. Okay, lead sources web, we'll do English. We can add in here lead source manual so that you will know also that you manually enter that in. Leads tag, this is hot lead. Somebody's ready right now. They're ready. They got a buyer. Hey, let's get on it immediately. And creating that lead. Oops, I've already entered that little dummy phone number. That's funny. So now the lead has been saved successfully. Lead ID number 12. All right, let's go back and let's check up on this particular portal. You have one new lead. Okay, so let's view that. Same thing that I entered. And so you really want to make sure that you are, when you click on your portal, this is going to show you your new leads that have come in. And this one in the red is going to show you the total leads that have come in. Okay. Now I do see that that lead tag didn't get added in. So I do need to go back and add this particular lead tag in and update that data. Okay. All right. So if you're needing to look at all of which ones today, follow up, miss, postpone, which ones have been converted, okay, because this is only for leads. You're not going to see transactions. You're not going to see what type of commission. You're not going to see any type of paperwork concerning these leads. This particular portal is for leads only. So the person that will help you, that is actually helping to manage what's necessary for you, that person will be the one also with your login, or you can request them to have their own individual login. But that person having your login, because of course, if they get their own login, they will have to pay for portal access as well. So you guys can either choose to share or you can pay for an additional login for your admin.